Yo, One Piece chapter 789. Yo. Oh, yo. Yo, that countdown. Oh, that countdown. We're like, the hero of the Coliseum is coming. Lucy. The one that you thought was Lucy was Straw Hat Luffy in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Doflamingo stabs this dude. 2, 1. Then Luffy shows up right when Rebecca's about to swing that blade and cut her sister down. Or I guess not her sister. Viola would be her aunt. Right before she's getting ready to cut her down, Luffy shows up and breaks the sword out of sheer will with his head. Dog. 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 Luffy's coming in clutch, man. Like, Luffy's coming in clutch. You know, it's like the announcer, he was making a case for, like, MVP as well. Like, the way he's rallying everything. Like, this shows you how dire of a situation this is. This shows you how dire this situation is. Because at any given moment, all of this could have came crumbling down to the end. But that didn't stop him. That didn't stop the announcer. That didn't stop the people at Dressrosa. They kept believing in Luffy. They kept pushing. And you guys hear me talk so much about how Oda uses a ticking clock. This is probably the best way that it was used. But if I had to make one critique, of what could have made this chapter even better, right? Just bear with me for a second. So I've talked in the past about how I was a fan of the Attitude Era. I grew up with the Attitude Era of the WWF before they changed it to WWE because that lawsuit with the Wildlife Federation or whatever it was. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. You know, when the Coliseum announcer was just hyping everything up, you know, acting kind of like the Don King where he's just, you know, giving all these different things, or like in Game of Thrones where they say the seventh son or the seventh son of this son and all this other stuff. Like, if we would have had Usopp right there, Usopp just would have blown this shit all the way up. Like, it would have been like some Jerry Lawler and Jim Ross stuff, where they're just playing off each other, just getting everybody hyped up, and like the entertainment value just go up. Like, well, Luffy would be rising to his feet, and Usopp would say, that shaking that you're feeling, it isn't the Birdcage coming. It's Straw Hat Luffy standing to his feet. The same Luffy who took down a lightning god, Enryu. The same Luffy who took down several warlords. The same Luffy who took down the Navy at Paramount War Arc. Even though he didn't take them down, Usopp would just say it and people would believe it because he's Usopp. Like, if we would just have it, like that comedy and the just outrageousness of Usopp's tall tales, right? And then have this announcer get everybody hyped at the same time. Oh man, that probably been overkill. But dog, like, I could just picture it, right? I could just picture like Jim Ross, like, oh man, I hope somebody did like the Luffy versus Doflamingo final fight, like with Jim Ross narrating. It was like, oh my god, don't do it. That man's got a family. Oh my god, he killed him. Like, this is so hype right now. Like, I legitimately feel like I am back to being a little kid watching Stone Cold and The Rock wrestle at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. Like, I'm so hyped over this right now. I am so hyped over everything that we're seeing. Like, good lord. Oda definitely came through. And I like how Doflamingo, even throughout all this stuff, keeps telling Viola, like, hey, I don't punish my subordinates for failure, but I punish them for betrayal. I don't accept betrayal. And he's gonna have Viola killed in the worst ways possible by having her niece kill her, right? Which, I mean, that's pretty fucking cutthroat. That's pretty fucking cutthroat. But at the same time, what I love about it is, even then, Rebecca, she can't resist, but she's trying to resist. And even when she breaks down and is crying and everything, even when all that's happening, you still got Viola who is looking, and even though she's begging Rebecca to close her eyes, she's still trying to resist. Like, Viola's trying to resist this. Like, I just love what you see here. I love how every single person is fighting, and even when Mansory's tears run out, even when that happens, even when that happens, the citizens get even more inspired. And they say, no, 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 that's not going to happen. Swap out for all the injured. We're going to keep pushing. We're not falling here. I love what you're seeing. It's the biggest rallying cry ever. And so when Luffy is climbing to his feet and you see how exhausted Law is, it makes those moments like when Cavendish is like, is he talking about me? Like, it makes those moments worth it because now Luffy has entered into the fray and he's got one hell. He's got one hell of a hype train to live up to because he was stated to be going to one-shot Doflamingo, to take him out in one hit, and even Zoro's is like, that's a pretty tall claim. Luffy, if you can't do it, I don't know if we can hold out any longer after that. So, everything is here. Everything is here. Everything's here. It's all on the line. Either Luffy pulls this out, or things about to go sideways very quickly. Oh man, so I want to ask you guys for a chapter question, right? I gave you guys this idea of like Usopp being the one who was given the commentary and everything. So I want you guys to give me, if Usopp was there doing the commentary right alongside him, what feat do you think Usopp would pull from all of those travels across the Grand Line, and now since they've made it on this side, what do you think Usopp would say? Would he bring up stuff from the New World? Would he bring up stuff from the Grand Line travels? Or would he bring up stuff from the East Blue? Like, what would be the one thing you think Usopp would say? And I want you to write it like in character for Usopp, man. Let's go ahead and make this as fun as possible. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.